I want to take the first question on the screen right now. Do you believe the results in Maharashtra and Haryana will impact voter behavior in Delhi? Remember, both these states were won by the Bharatiya Janata Party. So when this question was asked, will the results in Maharashtra and Haryana make a difference to the outcome? Let's take you through what the responses are. Naturally, the vast majority of BJP voters think it will make a very big difference. 70% saying it will make a difference. But overall, 51% of the respondents said it will make a difference. Amongst AAP voters, 27%. So 3 out of 10 AAP voters said it will make a difference. But naturally, the vast majority of BJP voters thought Haryana and Maharashtra will make a difference to the way Delhi votes. Let's take the second question from the Political Stock Exchange on the screen right now. Are the BJP's chances better in Delhi now because Haryana and Maharashtra were won by the BJP? 67% of BJP voters say yes. Because of this victory, the BJP's chances are better. AAP voters quite clearly are not so convinced, but most importantly, as an overall percentage, 47% of the total respondents felt that the BJP's chances are better because of what happened in Maharashtra and Haryana. 28% of the respondents say no, it does not impact the BJP's chances. Let me throw this open, and I want to go across first to Ashutosh. From a non-political, analytical perspective, of course, the BJP and its supporters think that Maharashtra and Haryana give them extra tailwind as they go into this big battle for Delhi. Do you think it makes a material difference, or each election is different and February is still very far away?
No, Rahul, I think each election is a very, very different election. If you compare Maharashtra 4 months back in the parliament election, everybody thought that the Mahayuti has lost badly. And then within four months, there's such a massive turnaround that nobody could believe that the BJP and Mahayuti could get something around 234 seats. So within 4 months, within Maharashtra, things can change so much. Then there is a lot of difference between the Delhi and the Bombay. And Delhi election is all about Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party. And the results will be decided, the voters, the choice will be decided by how Aam Aadmi Party has fared in the last 12 years. Because Aam Aadmi Party is literally in government since 2013. So their performance will determine the choice of the voters. And that will reflect in coming days when the elections are held. And there's no doubt that the Aam Aadmi Party is trying very, very hard because they realize the fight ahead is a tough battle. It's not like 2015 battle, it's not like 2020 battles. This time, there are questions, it's a serious question mark, and there are serious charges of corruption against Aam Aadmi Party and their top leaders. They have been to jail. So, the Aam Aadmi Party, I'm not saying whether they're going to win or lose, but I'm seriously saying that Aam Aadmi Party will have a tough time this time in Delhi Assembly elections.
Yashwant, let's leave the partisan voices. You know what BJP voters think, what AAP voters think on that question is quite predictable. The more important number for me is that percentage in the overall category. 51% of overall respondents say it will make a difference. 46% say it's a big boost for the BJP, which means essentially half the people you spoke to in Delhi seem to think it will make a difference. But then Ashutosh counters that by saying, "Arey, February to bhi bahut dur hai."
Ashutosh has a point. Ashutosh has definitely a point that Delhi cannot be compared with any other state. But it impacts. You know, Rahul, the thing is, the way BJP actually snatched victory from the jaws of defeat in these two states, that has definitely impacted the morale of the BJP voters, BJP supporters across India. And Delhi is not something which is like not getting impacted by that. The numbers are very well clear that. However, having said that, they would still be. Where I get the point of Ashutosh is that it's not just about Aam Aadmi Party, it's about the leadership of Arvind Kejriwal as well. And every election that we have seen, it has been a question of leadership also. You know, Devendra Fadnavis, Eknath Shinde, they were the factor. So was Hemant Soren in Jharkhand. So the problem with the BJP in Delhi is right now lack of face probably, which can go against Arvind Kejriwal in the same manner that he went after Sheila Dikshit ji, when that big clash happened in New Delhi constituency. So yes, their morale will be high. These two victories will be putting their Sensex stock high in terms of public perception. But something tells me that unless they get the leadership face kind of
Let me put that question to Pradeep Bhandari, that you're fighting this battle, but you have no one to lead it. Against Sheila Dikshit, there was Kejriwal, who was a visible challenger. You've got a structure which isn't a very effective structure. We've seen the BJP being out of power for several terms now, and you have no one to lead the battle against the local gladiator.
Rahul, thank you so much for having me. Rahul, I think no election can be compared to a past precedent, and we have seen in Indian politics that every election is a different ballgame. Let me throw an example. If you remember and recall, in Odisha, when we fought the BJD recently in the election where we won with an absolute majority, we did not declare any chief minister face before the election. And Naveen Patnaik ji was considered to be an extremely popular chief minister. However, there was an excessive level of anti-incumbency against the BJD. And we won with a decisively significant mandate and absolute majority. And then we had elected a tribal chief minister who was a long-term MLA. So despite of not declaring a face, we did get an absolute mandate. So declaring a face or not, I don't think that has an impact on what is on the ground. Because on the ground in Delhi, the fight, as I see it, it is people of Delhi versus the Aam Aadmi Party. And allow me, why do I feel we are very, very confident? If you recall, in 2015, we had a vote share of 32%. In 2020, our vote share jumped to 38%. Now, if we maintain the same momentum, because 2020, taking Ashutosh's argument forward that Aam Aadmi Party was conceived and perceived to be strong, we still increased our vote share by 6%. Which means in order to cross and win the majority mark, we just need a 4.5% swing. Now, on the ground, people, if you travel on the ground, people are questioning the Aam Aadmi Party for its fake promises. For example, it speaks about its education model. Now, the reality is that a gross
let's take it one by one. You've set up this debate by basically making the point that the BJP doesn't need to project a chief ministerial face. In states like Orissa, when anti-incumbency had set in, they were able to mobilize public opinion on the ground and mount an effective challenge. And therefore, Priyanka Kakkar, 2 terms of anti-incumbency, the BJP thinks is enough. In any case, Pradeep is right. They don't need too much of a vote share swing. Their Lok Sabha numbers are beyond 50%. 38% or 36-37% is the residual base of the BJP. They just need to go up by 5 or 6% and they're home.
Good evening, Rahul Kanwalji, to you, the fellow panelists and all the viewers. Rahul Kanwalji, since he mentioned the Odisha ka example only, we can also go back to the last Odisha Chunav, which the Lok Sabha and the Vidhan Sabha was held together, and there were 2 different verdicts. Now, I must tell you that there is a clear pro-incumbency in favor of Arvind Kejriwal ji because of the services, because of the model that he has provided in Delhi. Today, all Delhiites get, I'll be repeating this, but it is the truth that Delhi has the cheapest electricity. After, say, 200 units which are free, the electricity rates have not been changed since 2015. Compare it to Maharashtra. Maharashtra for 400 units electricity price in Delhi is 700 rupees, and Maharashtra it's 4,500 rupees. So, nobody in Delhi wants this. Nobody in Delhi wants Adani power, and we will not let this happen because that is the intent of the BJP. Everyone in Delhi knows that. Similar is a hospital model, since he was talking about our deliverables. People from UP and Haryana still come to Delhi for Ilaj, no matter what. Nobody from Delhi goes to Uttar Pradesh or Haryana for Ilaj, and we want that maintained. Similarly, are our other services. Since he mentioned about school, I will also go back and rebut it later when he's given the chance again. But having said that, I can assure you today that people of Delhi are we are facing a pro-incumbency. We are also doing our surveys, and everyone in Delhi,
you think there's pro-incumbency? Anika Mehrotra, is the Congress once again likely to get edged out in this battle between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP? You're down to 5% already. And, you've been making noises, but there's nothing really visible on the ground as far as the Congress is concerned. Is this really a BJP versus AAP battle again?
That's where you people are wrong. And that's what's going to happen. Actually, people want back Congress and people want back the same Delhi which Sheila ji had created. On the basis of which Aam Aadmi Party is now saying we have done this. It was Sheila ji's work and they never continued further. It stands still from where she had started, from where she had concluded, and when they took over. And still, Delhi is in a deplorable condition. Look at the surrounding, look at the environment, look at anything. On what ground do they talk about school education, Rahulji? Their chief minister goes with camera and fires the teachers for not working. That means the schools are not working at all. The mohalla kallings are not working at all. So on what ground Priyanka Kakkar says there's pro-incumbency? I doubt it. You see, the work has been negligible. Yes, they might have done here, tits and bits here and there. But having said that, you see, people want back the same peace and harmony, the same, development that Congress had been. Yes, we were hit back with Nirbhaya case. That was really a bolt on the Congress. We came up with the Justice Verma committee. We came up with various laws that were changes, in-camera recording, fast-track court. Nothing happened after that. So this is what people of Delhi